Dr. Samuel Ekome Sako. Mr. President, the floor is yours. Thank you.
The Vice President of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, Mr. Eric Ate, the Right Honorable Speaker of the Interim House of Representatives, Dr. Winnie Lobati, the Honorable Chairpersons of the Ethics Committee and the Judiciary Commission, all Secretaries of State and Deputies, members of government, counties and LGA executives in the 3 zones, valiant Ambazonia Restoration Forces, fellow Ambazonians. The world is not governed by right and wrong. It is governed by power and interest. Let's come back home. Where did the force of argument take us to in our struggle for over 50 years? Nowhere. If you think La Republique will leave Ambazonia just because they are wrong and you are right, then you don't understand what we are up against. If you want to win freedom, spending only that which costs you nothing, then you don't understand what we are up against. If the reason why you too want to surrender referendum is because our people are dying or this struggle is taking too long, then you don't comprehend the true price of freedom. Freedom is only deserved by those who give up their lives for a cause, but wake up alive beyond the borders of defeat. Freedom is for those who died several times in the fields of battle, but resurrected one last time on Victory Day, the morning after war. So if there is a price too high for you, for me to pay for our freedom, then we will never be truly free. Our valiant people are facing the unforgiving bullets and atrocities of La République du Cameroon with their bare bodies, paying for our freedom with their blood. What can we give more for the freedom of Ambazonia? Is it your house, farms, cattle, businesses, or drafting over and over And which of these aforementioned will you rather keep in exchange for your life? Ambazonia is our life and the life of our children. A hero will give everything he has in exchange for his life. And that should be our common oath to our people. Talking about numbers, there are more outside the structures of this IG that agree with us. If you don't think that a movement like ours can be fractionalized, but remain united in our resolve and purpose, then you should probe into the history of other similar liberation movements. Those of you who have been discouraged by naysayers, power-tripping noisemakers, and anti-revolutionary activities on the home front to stop contributing towards the fight of our lifetime at this crucial time, you should know that you have simply chosen to finish as cowards. A true hero does not abandon the victims he is fighting for because of any natural opposition. And know that cowards are despised everywhere. They are hated by the victors. They are trashed by the vanquished. And they are spat upon by generations after. We of this interim government refuse to be cowards. It is better we all die, if need be, for something than to live for nothing, and our graves adorned with shame. 30 years from today, half of all of us listening to my voice will have our names written on tombstones with the words RIP. But how peaceful will our rest be if we do nothing enough today to bequeath a free homeland for our children and their children? Disagreeing with or fighting against Sako or the IG will not be a great excuse tomorrow why you did not give. Just as those who supported Foncha in 1961 just because they despised Dr. Endeli are not proud today in their graves. In fact, every excuse to justify our failure today will not be acceptable to our children. Fellow compatriots, our diplomacy is on wheels as I speak. This is a necessary political dress our revolution needs. We should sponsor it aggressively. If we don't dress ourselves well to reflect the way we want to be addressed, La République du Cameroon will have the monopoly to define us. I think we are doing well in this domain. La République du Cameroon has not succeeded to push the international community to define us as the problem. Do you realize that none in the international community is calling us by the names La République wants us to be called? La République du Cameroon calls us secessionists. The world calls us separatists. La République du Cameroon calls us terrorists. The world calls us separatist fighters and liberators. La République du Cameroon calls us southwest and northwest regions of Cameroon. The world now addresses us as Southern Cameroons or simply Ambazonia. So far, who do you see winning the diplomatic war? La République du Cameroon or Ambazonia? Remember, anytime we deny La République du Cameroon victory, Ambazonia is winning. However, for a while now, we have been interrupted in our moves, not distracted though, by the referendum trap set by certain La République du Cameroon interlocutors who met in Canada and have been assigned to try and sell to us the idea in order to renounce our restoration claims. To the best of our abilities, we have now put that idea to sleep. At least, most Ambazonians now understand that only those who do not recognize themselves as separate and independent need a referendum to decide. On the hindsight, we are building bridges within our community with true and responsible patriots and with the relevant international community to try and foster the need to or for a mediated settlement with La République du Cameroon as the panacea that will address the root causes of the war. We now know better how to navigate the international community and what to expect. We also know where we are going, what we want, and what will help us reach our goals sooner than later. We are now going for what we need and not what people will give us, because freedom is not giving, it is taking. Fellow Ambazonia financial warriors, all of you that drafted to the federal government, thank you for entrusting us with a portion of your draft commitment. I understand, and I don't have much to reveal to you today, but remember that this is our fight, not mine or the IG's. It is our destiny to fight and bequeath a free and prosperous Ambazonia to our progeny. Please, let us look past our bruised egos, the self-afflicted wounds, and the little offenses, and our microscopic differences in style. What unites us, all of us, is a free Ambazonia. This is bigger than whatever separates us. Let's go for Ambazonia because our freedom depends on us only. If you and I fail, what difference will there be between us and those who were against our endeavor in the first place? Let us contribute our free will drafts today in today's currencies, and let us fight as if Ambazonia belongs to us only. And let our opposers, spoilers, and all do-nothing spectators wait for the inevitable. They will pay later in tomorrow's currency, which our survivors will impose on them and their generations. Remember that $1 in wartime is worth 100 in free time. So you do the math. Some people will not be able to pay the penalty for having contributed nothing to this struggle. Someone should tell them they are penny-wise, pound-foolish. Dear patrons of the Ambazonian Freedom Quest, please, Ambazonia is counting on you, is counting on us. You were there with me in the Savannah zone. You answered present in the Midland zone and followed me to the coastal zone. I bring you greetings from our battle-tested ARF generals and major generals in all three zones. They are working and are anxiously waiting for your draft redemption tonight. Since the last draft, we have done three things on the ground: refueled our hot zones, refired our dormant spots, and revived some of our notoriously dead spots. This is work in progress. You have all witnessed the sounds of lava recently. Tangible results don't all come at the same time because all cells on the home front did not begin this race, and we did not begin the race with them at the same starting point. However, I can report to you now that we are making remarkable progress in the back end. La République du Cameroon will hear the change of music louder and louder in all 13 counties. After this event, I will dedicate some time to begin the signing of federal draft certificates to those who have fully redeemed their draft. We will also organize special events around the country in the month of June to specially recognize our federal draft champions. If you don't give up, our ARFs told me to tell you that they will not give up. Viva our beautiful country, and God bless you.
Amazonians, spread our loyalty. wonderful speech.
Very well.
Very well, very well, very well, very well,
Thank you, Mr.
very well.
President.
Wonderful. Very,
Very
very
well, Mr. President. Very well.
Please, everyone on mute. Not sure who muted us.
You're muted.
Okay, round of applause.
Very well.
ABC, thank you. Thank you for a smooth
Right.
Long live our president.
Brilliant.
God bless you, our president. God bless the president
Thank
of
you, Mr.
Amazonia.
President.
and
That was
Great job.
every day a special message.
that's why
God bless the president.
Thank you, Mr.
Long
President.
live
God
Mr.
bless the
President.
president.
Jika, Mr. President. Jika, 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 Jika.
Thank you, Mr.
Wonderful
President. Thank
speech.
you, Mr. President.
Jika Jam. Next generation.
Miyaka.
Jika, 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 Ba.
Miyaka
Jika Ba,
president.
Jika Ba, Jika Ba, Jika Ba.
God bless the
Jika
president
Jam.
of Amazonia.
Jika Jam Ba.
Long live the president.
amen.
So we're going to get back.
Yahweh,
Okay.
Yahweh, Kitino, Yahweh, Kitino, Yahweh. Yay. Yahweh,
Special blessings from Amba Mamas.
Yahweh,
Can't stop them. Thank you. Thank
Yahweh,
you for all your
Yahweh,
prayers.
Yahweh.
Yes, we have a president.
Thank you.
People are asking for payment methods. Please post in the forums.
Yeah, National Treasury, please kindly post the link.